All right, guys, we're back, and it's the first game still between George and Mike versus Derek and Paul.
And this is Mike getting some help from George to figure out what to do with this.
Yeah.
And he's calling the 4 into the 7 in the side pocket.
This is like a kick combo.
Unless he's going to try to get past the 4, but no, he tried to combo it, which is pretty much all you can do there. You got to put a lot more right on the ball.
He put some wrong on the ball.
A little bit. But
are you looking at the menu?
He was froze. I am.
I went to Norm's before I came here.
I don't know what Norm's is.
Oh, really?
I'm not.
Norm's is like an IHOP.
I haven't been to California in years and years.
They don't have Norm's in Vegas?
No.
Why am I moving there?
Because we have Hash House at Go-Go.
Oh, right on. Okay.
Yeah.
And you can smoke in restaurants.
Which probably gives Norm 7. But no, you can't smoke in restaurants. You can smoke in bars that serve food, but you can't actually smoke in restaurants. There's no more smoking section.
Oh, I see.
So we have George looking at solids, and no issues here.
Well, I don't know.
He tried to leave him with 1
He's left
in the side pocket.
Yeah, he's
That
left
way, no matter where he leaves George, he's going to have a shot. If he rolls forward, he's got a shot at the 4. If he stops, he's got a shot at the 7.
I think the 1's cleared. I don't think. Yeah. It doesn't have any traffic.
That's one of the things because he's playing with a 3. So he has to make sure that he
he's
doesn't
leaving the right
leave a lot of to be done.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't want to leave him too many testers. You know?
Yeah, and you learn playing in Scotch doubles that the natural angles of the ball, and if you're playing with somebody that doesn't know how to use English as well, you can leave them shots that give them an opportunity to shine and make you good shape.
Yeah.
Basically,
No, I've played like a lot of Scotch doubles, 9-ball, and I remember I've always had to try to play perfect shape.
Scotch doubles 8-ball is a lot different. It is. It's a lot different. So I see him shooting the 4. If he makes the 4, he runs into the 12 perfect to not come up too far up table for a shot at the 8.
Yeah, it's kind of like a natural angle.
Yeah,
a natural angle.
As long as he makes this, as long as he doesn't hit it so soft that he freezes into the back of those, or to the front of those balls.
Right. And hitting it hard is not going to be an issue because the 12 and the 10 will be a stopper.
Yeah.
Let's hope. And that's exactly, yep. You called it, Stacy.
Perfect. Those shots you can tend to hit, especially when you know that you're going to be running into the ball. Sometimes you'll hit them harder or softer than you would normally.
That's right. And by the way, this is a race to 3. And this is the first game. We're now looking at the second game.
Riverside tap.
All right, so Mike's going to break the second rack here. And I hope you guys are doing okay with the echoes.
Yeah, there's hardwood floors, and that's one of those things that you just can't really control. So hopefully there's no more cues drop. We don't like hearing the sound of that as a full player to begin with. But when it's on hardwood floors, it makes it even worse.
Wait, let me drop my cue. No, just to... Bacon, you must be watching on your iPhone again. What, a pound?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
And then nacho cheese. Chili cheese.
And Mike is excited because the 8-ball just went in on the break.
And tap that
Right
counts. How do you feel about that? We know how Jimmy feels, but how do you feel about winning and losing the game on the break and 8-ball?
Well, the BCA rule is that you get to break again.
Well, in
or
BCA, if you make
get
the 8-ball on the break, you can spot it up and shoot the table as it is,
Right.
or you can re-rack and break, or let the opponent re-rack and break. I don't know why anybody would do that, but you do have the option.
How do I feel about that? Well, I don't know. I kind of like making the 8 on the break and winning, but it's too easy.
Hey, Bacon, so you're saying that we're coming through before the delay?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a delay, but hey, it's kind of cool. So, get over it.
Does the delay with the mics, how far off is it from the delay on the stream? Because you would think that this would...
It's like almost like if you're in a stadium, at a baseball stadium, that kind of echo. You can hear it if you want.
Well, no, but as far as
It's
the time delay, like our voices aren't matching up with the
no,
delay.
it's not that late. No, that's indeed, it's matching up. Don't worry about that.
So, Bacon, is that just something that happens to you because you have an iPhone?
Audio sounds great. Now he's saying it sounds great. Bobby Cotton in the chat room. What up? What up, Robert? Hey, how you doing? Oh, I just turned it off. We're just sitting here watching a little Scotch Doubles 8-ball today, Robert. And I just have to quickly adjust the scoreboard. It is now 2-0 in a race to 3. So George and Mike have made a huge,
jump.
Huge
They
jump.
have a huge lead in a race to 3.
Yeah.
Paul and Derek have to win or they lose, basically.
Yeah. For those who didn't see, or if you just joined us,
a little bit of a safety battle the first game.
Yeah.
George and Mike won the safety battle. George played to Mike's strengths as a player, and they ended up running out the last 4 balls to win. And then Mike broke and made the 8 on the break, and then tapped that counts. So that put them up 2-0.
Yeah, and it looks like they're poised to actually close this rack out. Look at this,
Yep.
Stacy.
That could happen.
The 1
I
ball
believe this
buried
is a
in the pocket.
Break and rip.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah.
So now I feel pretty good about the strong
The
player.
offhanded, the strong-handed, and the weaker player,
yeah.
because as long as the strong player has the good frame of mind to
George and Mike
leave them
second last time in this tournament.
Well, last year during this
Last
event,
session, 4 months ago.
last session, 4
last
months
session
ago.
4 months ago, these two guys, George and Mike, came in second place.
So this is not the first time they've played together, which is also an advantage, because I know that there's a lot of teams here today that have never played together before. They didn't even meet until this morning at about 11:30. So. And how are you today, Robert? Uh-oh.
All right, well,
And then this happened. So now Paul has a chance to play a safety here.
he does, and that's pretty much all he has because
Come off the side of 14, touch the rail, leave it right there. Don't try to do anything fancy.
you might want to have a ref on this shot. Yeah. Well, push or no
I
push.
like coming from the head of the table
Back the
off
other
on
way.
the side of the 14, like just barely touching the 14.
And Foch Garcia walks in the room. With his coffee in hand.
Yeah, I had my coffee at home this morning before I got here, and it was well needed. And how about a quick match to start it off? Over 3-0.
That's it. That's
That
the
might
first.
be the fastest 8-ball match I've ever watched. Then it was Scotch doubles.
Yeah, no kidding. 3-0. George and Mike take it, and I don't
On
know.
their way to try to beat last year's finish, or last session's finish of second.
That's right. And I'm assuming this is double elimination.
It is, yeah. After the first round, it goes to 2 on both sides.
Okay.
So everybody's first round is a race to 3, and then after that, it's 2 on both.
Okay, great. So we are going to have another match coming up very shortly, but until then, I think we are going to have a match coming up right now. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. Thanks for watching POV Pool and for joining us at the Riverside Tap 5th annual Spring Break Scotch Doubles 8-ball Blowouts.